What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another fabulous episode of Inside Line. I am again your host, Matthew McKeon. Thank you so much for joining us. Man, this whole COVID-19 is fucking stuff up, but I do not want to keep you guys from watching good skate content. Despite my initial comments and feelings on it, we are going to feature skate content on here because we do not want to deprive you guys of that sweet that's been out there on the internet already. I don't want to say go out and skateboard. I'm not going to. We're going to keep that true. We're going to tell you guys, make sure you wash your hands and follow social distancing, but we're also going to show you great skate content. The evolution of this is we are still going to feature some new stuff like crafts and music and art in general. So that's going to be at the latter half of the episode. First half is going to be all dope skateboarding. So get ready, strap in, because this is going to be a good one. We got some hectic shit that happened this week, and nothing more hectic than Dexter Manning. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You never know that you need Dexter Manning footage until you see Dexter Manning footage, and then you wonder, how have I gone my entire life without this? What am I doing? Why am I not watching more of this? Dexter, I want to say you're insane. I want to say you're a madman. I want to say you've lost your fucking mind, but clearly you haven't, dog. Clearly you haven't dialed. It's taken 2 years and 2 pro models to have it dialed, but it is dialed, bro. But seriously, dude, I know that everybody's being held up right now because of the virus and like all the boards that are supposed to be dropping aren't out right now. But I am so hyped to get my hands on this deck. I'm so hyped to try to skate this little thing. I know it is going to be too small for me, but I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm still going to have fun on it. And I know that Richard's going to go buy one because he's bought like 4 of your boards already. So go watch this video. Link in the description below. You guys do not know what real speed is until you watch Dexter skate. It's just a fact. You know why we're about to cover Jesse's new NCDH video? Because we're cut like that. Why are we cut like that? Because we're cut like that. Yo, that crash in the beginning, real talk, was one of the most graceful falls I've ever seen, Jesse. You took it, it was like a surfer falling into the water or like a snowboarder falling into powder. It looked like it didn't have any impact on you whatsoever. Jesse, really, you do throw some of the fastest backsides in NC. You are one of the most underrated skaters that has come out of the Southeast, period. You've been doing it too. You've like been here. So people need to be giving more props to you, my man. And if they don't, they got to go through us because that's some bullshit. Because they ain't cut like that. There's nothing like a good old MF Doom song to just cover up a couple editing flaws. You know what I mean? Good job, Cole, on the edit. The link's in the motherfucking bio below. Next video up is Alicia Philbeck, absolutely killing it. Cinematography at its finest from our guru, Tom Flinchball. You know, we always praise him and his footage. Watching this video makes one thing entirely clear. Alicia is not a girl that learned to skate like a guy. She's a girl that learned to skate like a girl, and she's motherfucking crushing it. So go watch this video. Bless up to Tom for putting it out there for us. I can't wait for more content. And go hike your local hills. Don't actually do that. I'm not condoning that. Downhill Death Race 2020 by Kayvon Zamanian is now going to be a thing. All submissions were supposed to be in by 420. Blaze up. It's fascinating to see what people will do under quarantine when they have all that creative energy and know where to put it. I actually submitted a couple of green screen clips of myself. I'm very much looking forward to that showing up in the video. Smoke weed every day. What do we say about a guy that's literally willing to risk his life for the thrill? Do you do this? Would you do this? Would you put your ass on the line literally to do something fucking gnarly? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would. I'm looking at you right now in the eyes and telling you I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But this motherfucker did it, and holy shit! Dude on the bike is gnarly too. Those two things happening at the same time. The guy kicking ass on the drift bike, and then the guy going underneath the fucking tractor on a luge. They should be in the same video at the same time, okay? That's like too much gnarly going on at once. My brain can't process it. Slow it down. Split them up into 2 videos or something. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I didn't really, I'll admit, like, I did not know there was a dope-ass one-way in San Francisco that looked this fucking beautiful. Now that I know this, I'm going back and looking at other footage that other people have put out on this road. Cole has such a fascinating style. It's effortless. It's very efficient. And he floats on the road, and I just can't get enough of watching the kid. Go watch this video. It's on the S1 Helmets page. It's the most recent one. I know that we're always shouting out Coltrata, but Coltrata's always doing some amazing stuff. So until he stops, we're going to continue to shout him out. Dude, this is gnarly. The coloring on this, it's just the summer vibes going into this bullshit quarantine that we got right now. I just need this. Thank you so much for putting this out. I appreciate Spud always being out there to go film them. And on that note, Spud, the other footage that you put out on Linked Media of Chase skating down Cowtown in foggy, wet conditions, I know personally how slidey that road is, and I could only imagine how fucking crazy this was. And the fact that Chase did so much of it stand up, or at least he tried, is just a testament to both your skill as a cinematographer and his skill as a batshit crazy world champion level skateboarder. So the news is limited on this subject matter, but I would like to bring this up just so that way we can all show a significant amount of empathy for a company that's been around in the industry since day one. Bustin Boards warehouse suffered from a catastrophic fire recently due to a forklift charger malfunction. This is not something that you can always prepare for, and this is something that is incredibly devastating, especially with everything that's going on right now. So if you have some time, just go to their page and show a little bit of love for them. They definitely could use the encouragement right now. This is a difficult time for any organization, let alone somebody that's dealing with something this traumatic. So our hearts go out to Bustin Boards. We love you guys very deeply, and we hope that you guys can pull through. Make sure you go show some love on social media, #PushThroughTheFire. James Blackmore out here doing exactly what I just said about hiking hills and doing big slides, and I tell you what, these boys look like they're having fun. They're having a blast! Except for the very ending part where he threw a slide into his homeboy and then he ate shit with some basketball shorts on, which is something that I have only done once and then I never did again. And I hope that he never does it again either. Switching gears to something a little bit more creative, I want to point out stuff that is inspired by downhill skateboarding, but that isn't necessarily on the board. And somebody that is the first individual that comes to my mind is Max Caps, aka Chop Lord. He got that name from producing wicked shit. He just takes normal skateboards that you can buy from different brands and chops them into the most obscure asymmetrical shapes you've ever seen. Most of these things I would never produce myself, but that fact doesn't stop them from being absolutely outstanding and definitely something that I wish that I had on my wall right now. Speaking of people who really know how to make a board look beautiful, Zach Hall, creator of Meat Bicycle, has made some of the most interesting shapes that have come out in the last 10 years. Go to this man's Facebook page, go to the Instagram page, and look at what exactly I'm talking about. Whether it's the paint that he puts on the front or the designs of the boards themselves, these things are light as hell. They're some of the lightest boards I've ever felt in my entire life, and they're sturdy as shit. They have no flex to them whatsoever. This is my daily driver. I fucking love this board, and I don't have anything else in my quiver or anything else that I've seen out there right now that has made me want to ride it more than this thing. So shout out to you for absolutely crushing it, Zach. I hope I didn't put a hole in my floor. Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh, I don't even want to look. Shit, my landlord's going to be pissed. Fuck. Okay, moving on. I've been seeing a lot of abstract realism on Zach's work, and somebody else that's absolutely fantastic at doing that exact style is Brennan Curry. BK, I gotta put a spotlight on you, bro. I know you may not want it, but some of the stuff that you've been creating, I'm putting on the screen right now, is just amazing, bro. Honestly, like, your style is ever progressing. The different types of mediums that you use, the different expression that you have on all the different pieces is just telling different stories every time. And more people need to be aware of this stuff. So I'm gonna put links down to it. That way you can go check out more of his work. @BKArtStuff on Instagram. Make sure you go check it out. From one artist that's exploding with color to another, Tristen Burke is one of those individuals that has a mastery of line work, an attention to detail that's unmatched, and he has a perception of color gradient that I don't even understand. I would never be able to do what he can do with the same pens in my hand. This is something that you guys need to go check out. Recently, he's been doing portraits of downhill skateboarders, and what better to marvel at right now in a quarantine when you're not skateboarding than art that's based on skateboarders. So do yourself a favor, go check out the links below. I promise you won't be disappointed. Portraits of fucking skateboarders, Tristen Burke's got it on lock. You know who else has got portraits on lock? Zoe the Animal Queen Wagnerova. That motherfucker over there, she could draw damn near any, look, she gave me a sticker. I got a sticker of, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to zoom in on that. Look at that. That's a whale shark. That's a pink whale shark, pink and purple. She's got tons of stickers on her Insta. Go to her Instagram. She's posting them up all the time. Seriously. Like, I don't know what the hell this girl is doing besides spending a tremendous amount of time with animals to be able to draw them like that. But if I could draw everything that I spent as much time with, then I would be able to draw a camera perfectly. And if I drew a camera right now, I would embarrass myself. It would be a circle and a square. Not only does Zoe put awesome portraits of animals on her stickers, but they're typically with some satanic referencing, which I am absolutely all for. Zoe not only crushes the portrait game, but she loves to slip in a little bit of that demonic praise. So much love to our girl Zoe. Keep praising skating. Zoe spends most of her time with animals in zoos, but somebody who spends a lot of time with animals in a pen is Zack Made Him. And this dude is actually out here making his own saddles. I don't know anybody who's doing that. Like literally, I have horses. My mom has horses. I've always had horses. I've never met anybody who makes their own saddles. Takes the leather, does whatever the fuck it's called that you do to leather to get it to do stuff, pins it, carves it. Seriously, guys, I'm going to put a link to this. It may not be your thing, but go check it out anyway. This is surprisingly something that you might get into after you check it out. Zach also hosts the Venom podcast. I cannot implore you enough to go listen to one of these podcasts. Links down below. 3 in the box already. I'm hoping for a 4th one to come out soon since we're under quarantine. Topping off the art segment of this episode is going to be one of the most genuine, amazing, and overall gentle human beings that I've ever met in my entire life. He is constantly inspiring me in multiple ways, and his art is something that reflects the depth of the way that he sees the world and just how beautiful things can really be. Without further ado, we put together this little edit of some of the work that David's done recently, and him actually in the process of making it. So I hope you enjoy.
Is this real? Is there poetic license? Like, where did that come from? What prompted that?
I think I've pulled that song from previous experiences, but I think my whole life, I think everything is drawn out of that. Even situations, pulling with the experience of going through change and accepting change. That's the hardest thing for man, accepting change. And when I was on that tour bus and things is happening back home in my city or within in my family that I can't do nothing about, that can draw a thin line, you know, between you having your sanity and your music.
Words do not do justice the complexity of the art that David creates. And I have actually given him one of my own personal boards to create something on the concave surface, so on the top part where I would normally put the grip tape. I'm looking forward to being able to hang it up on my wall right next to my TV in the middle of my living room so that all of my friends can see it. David, you are an exceptional artist and a constant inspiration to the people around you. We love you. Thank you for all the things that you do. And that is it for another episode of Inside Line, guys. We have concluded this episode, and I am grateful that you have been here with us on this journey. This quarantine has been crazy. I appreciate you sticking it out. I appreciate you having patience. I appreciate you not going out there and skateboarding and jeopardizing yourself. And hell, I even appreciate the people that are out there skateboarding and doing it safely. So do me a favor. Make sure you wash your hands, take care of the people around you, and as always, make it a good one. We will see you at the bottom. Boom! Fucking done, bud! The bombs are back in town! You don't think we blow shit up around here? You don't think that we blow shit up around here?